And I have returned. Welcome back. Apparently, one of the ceramic machines doesn't have the Coke. Yes, it does not. That is true. Oops. Clean that up a little bit. Yeah, that yes, that is true. It did not have access to things. Thank you, Wazatom, Wazi Tom, for that pointing out of stuffs. So that break was extended a little bit because we finally got some news related to to my grandmother's house. You know how this whole period of time after my grandmother passed away, we've been having to deal with the fact that the house she lived in had a reverse mortgage on it, which means that yeah, they need to pay off about a $408,000 mortgage, and this is going to be done through the sale of the house. um, because the house is worth more than the amount of the reverse mortgage. If the house was not worth more than the amount of the reverse mortgage, then they could just take the house, and then that ends the entire thing there. But yeah, because it's worth a bit more, and we know it's worth more, we had it appraised to find out exactly how much it was worth, and the appraisal finally, weeks later, has finally come in. It is lower than we were wanting it to be, but still came in higher than the amount of the mortgage. Came in at 450,000 is the official appraisal, which yeah, about $100,000 less than we wanted it to be, but still, you can list whatever you want. I mean, the amount that we listed for in the end, or my mother and her brother are going to list it for in the end, likely will be above that appraisal value. And real estate right now, there's a lot of people buying at the moment. A lot of people buying at the moment. So really, it's a pretty good time to be selling. Pretty good time to be selling. It should go really fast, uh, no matter what. There's going to be a lot of people who see a lot of value in that property in particular, being on a riverside property on 0.99 acre lot. Nearly an entire acre is the size of that lot. Uh, Beautiful house on that lot. It has problems with it though, which is why the value is a lot lower than ideally what it should be. It has a lot of water damage, on a section of the ceiling inside. There's some sort of a roof leak somewhere that over time has caused water damage. Um, I'm sure it's a really tiny leak that has just built up over years and years and years. In fact, we have photographs from 2002 that you can actually see some water stains in that part of the house, that specific section of the ceiling that's now sort of started to just fall apart. So yeah, that's been like that for a long time, and it never had gotten fixed. But that's a thing that's reducing the value of the house, as I'm sure is the state of the basement. Which, yeah, let's just say that the basement in there is a basement-sized petri dish of mold from stuff from getting flooded a few times. They had to have a pump brought in to drain the thing a few times. So yeah, that's not fun to have to deal with, and of course it'll have to be dealt with before the sale of the house, which is blah. Anywho, let's get our minds off of all that for the moment, and move on with the stuff and the things. So we are continuing to work towards getting into the neuroprocessors now, as well as Pi Science. And the next thing on my list is to get benzene. That is the very next thing I would say that I want to do here. So let's see. I need fluid sep into DDC. That's what I need here. And I need a source of tailings. A consistent source of tailings. So you know what? That's gonna go a little bit off to the side. That's gonna go. Which way? Which way? Where is that thing? There's that thing. And yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Now it'll consistently move. It'll always move, which I'm fine with. Fluid separator, you, hi. Hello, fluid sep. I need you here making that stuff. I need a thingy to get rid of those, and I need a destructive distillation column to be very destructive and make me some benzene out of that. Give power. There we go. Benzene! There's my benzene. Making me glorious, beautiful things. And that's gonna fuel the glass from the molten glass. So I might as well just put the thingy down here. Excuse me? What? I missed a spot. I'm at least in range of a roboport, so a bot will do this for me. That means I can't place my building down yet. Ugh. I need actual stone for the moss build, but we'll do that in a bit. Is there any... Yes, there is a creosote. So 3 tar processing units. My voice is gone. It decided that it didn't want to exist anymore. Let's bring all that off to the side even further. You are going to make creosote 1 tile down. Oh, print job, yay. I hear printer. So that is going to be my creosote for the treated wood. The beautiful treated wood. There we go. Make things. Ta-da! Go ahead and place down the automated factory. Where? That's that. Yes, that one. That's the dude. Make me treated wood. Where is that? Coal processing. Yes, there. There we go. Input, output. The treated wood is not with the ceramics though, but yeah, whatevs. That'll be with the nanomaterial factories making the Nextlit matrix. So you know what? Let's start building in reverse here. If that's going to be the case, let's bring in the other Nextlit that we need that way. And set the recipe, of course. Oh. Yeah. The. Just. Ew. Ew. The worst thing about this though is I can't even blame Andon for this because this is just how the game did it. This is just what the game did. Like mod makers can't actually define exactly which port the stuff ends up in. They can define the ports, but they don't have as much control over what goes where. I wish it would go here. I wish that this was here, but Factorio is Factorio, and that's how it ended up. So I need how much vacuum? 5 pumps. Great. 5 beautiful pumps. Where are my pumps? Pumps! There they are. There they are. Make me vacuum. Glorious, beautiful vacuum. Do 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 do. One solid in. Well, one belt with solid in. And I need to do the solid out. That'll be there. There's my next matrix, sorta taken care of. I still need to do the electrolyzers. Where are they? There. That, that, that. Boric acid, diborane, and split me some water. Hey, we got a tech. Wow. What do I want? What do I want next? Movement speed is always nice. Let's go ahead and waste some time with that. I need 12.5 diborane, which, yeah, this is fine. This works. Yeah, this works just like that, just like that. Da-da. There we go. And do that. Ta-da! Just add borax. And that's what I'll bring in, is the borax. So that's that, and that done. Ideally. Let's see. That will be the Nexalit in borax. I need wood as well. That's correct. Do I want to share wood and Nexalit? Yes, that sounds like a much better plan. But I would need to filter the Nexalit to the right. That gives me less belt to bring in. Might share the borax with something, but we shall see. All right. Oh, I closed the thing. Why did I close the thing? At least the close button in Hellmod works again. That's nice and lovely. Did they do the thing? Yes, they did the thing. good. They trimmed for me. I went an extra tile away because I need hot air too. Because among everything else, I also need hot air. Yeah, I need to place my hot air build somewhere. I'll do it over here on the other side. Sure. Why not? Why not? Uh, which way? That way over here. Make it compact as possible. No, I was standing on the thing. Oh, I have an Ollie. Ollie's sleeping in another chair. Dolly should be around too. She's been playing with bottle cap. Various different bottle caps. I don't know, something about bottle caps with Dolly. She just loves bottle caps. That's her favorite, I think, of the not toys is bottle caps. Of the not actual toys. She loves bottle caps. Her favorite thing on the planet. You can throw down a bottle cap and she'll come running from the opposite end of the house. All she has to do is hear the sound of the bottle cap hitting the ground and she is racing to get there. And I'm pretty sure she's playing with one right now. I can sort of hear her mucking about with one. So that is that one done as well. You can see all these beautiful check marks that we have here, with one slight exception being that I do need that. Poor thing. Sure, you can be there. It will need water, though. So this is for the stone, for the moss. Stone for moss. There we go. There's our stone for the moss. Sorted. Actually sorted. And the rest of this is just like place buildings, right? Yeah, that's diborane as well. All that's done. Yes, it's just place things. We have made the things I want to make locally outside of this moss. So the moss is the finalist of final. I am not carrying around any moss, however, because I'm a dummy and I did not request any moss farms. Does my vehicle have any moss farms? I'm thinking that it should. Where did I park? All the way down there. Wonderful. Yeah, because everything else is using things that are being brought in by the train stations, pretty much, or are now already being made. I do have moss farms in my vehicle, as well as moss, so we are good to go. I don't need that anymore. Exit the network briefly, if I can. I probably can't anymore. There's likely no space I can go to escape. Okay, 10. 2 sets of 5 of that recipe right there. I have this, I think, somewhere over here. There. Oh. No, that's not quite the build I had in mind. Yeah, no, and I would have to waste a lot of time trying to find the build that I have in mind. more time than it would take to actually do the thing. Anyway, so the thing that I'm thinking about doing looks a little bit like so. Yep, that's it, right there. And just do that, and it's the same water input. Ta-da! Spacing is everything as well, so I'm just going to copy it, or cut it, I should say, and paste it down a little bit better positioning for things. Right there, I think it's good. Because I need to do a belt across here and below. I could have just gone all the way around, but oh well. Not even used a splitter. Alright, I need to deal with tailings. How do you? Put in the moss. And put in the power. There we go. Power! Gotta add that beautiful stuffs. There we go. It's working! For the exception that I do also need an output for all of this. That's a little iffy. Let's just do something bootstrappy here. Excuse me, that's still working on its first cycle? Huh. Lots of belt. So yeah, that's the moss. Ta-da! And then there was the other stuff as well. So agar in high pressure furnaces needs steam and seaweed in. It's better to do all these relatively close to the various train stations that exist. So I need 10. High pressure furnaces making agar. Just paste that straight down. They need seaweed in, but that's fine. And the agar out. And I need the steam in. So the steam is gonna come in from off to the side, like so. Loving the pipe to ground distance on the multipurpose pipes. That should be the steam, provided I need the seaweed provided. It's going to be on the inside of each one of these. I think is where I want to put these inserters. To make the power easier. And I guess it's you. You're the winner on seaweed. Why does it always end up opposite of what I want it to end up as? Alright. R seaweed at high. Sure, that's the name. That's the name we'll go with. Oh, also I need all the wires on the planet for everything in here. So let's go ahead and wire them on up. Excuse me. Place the thing. That should be that. Yes, that is that. For the wires on this ginormous train station. Okay, seaweed. Scroll, 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 scroll. Seaweed. Scroll, 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 scroll. I didn't know that I scroll. Don't middle mouse button click. Why does middle mouse button click accept the thing? Why does it do that thing? I don't know. But hey, there's our stuff. Then output. Output, 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 output. Times 10. What's the throughput on this Agger? 1. Really? Yes. Really. 10 makes 1 per second. Excuse me, but what is going on with those... wires? What? Yes, that's... Why? Why? Wires, why? Why you do this? Do I have any? I don't. Oh well. I hate when they do screwy things. Why are they doing screwy things? Why do they have to be that way? We did it. Why you all connect that way? We did it. We made them look nicer. Ish, just for aesthetically pleasing wires. Ish. Ish. I mean, we're a bit of a mess of electric wiring across this entire base thus far, but hey. Sure. One step closer to PyScience. And honestly, one step closer to closing my poll for what to do after I get through rare earth ore processing. Because once I get through PyScience here, we're starting rare earth ore processing. We're going to start that process of doing rare earth processing, and that's when I wanted and have said that I would close the poll. So, yeah, for those watching the VODs, sorry, but the poll is probably closed. Depending on how much time it takes me to do these last steps here to get into actual PyScience, it's just the way it's going to have to be. Alright, you are going to be making me some wonderful copper wire, all 3 of you, making me a lot of copper wire from a lot of copper. So basically, because there hasn't been that much viewership on the PyBlock playthrough recently, I will be playing something else likely in addition to this. Likely in addition to this. So, as long as I get above 15% of people saying to continue playing this, I will continue playing this. And in the current state of the poll, that is absolutely true. That is going to happen. If it is 30%, or if it's between 15 and 30%, it's once a day. If it's 30 to 40 or 50, 30 to 50, something along those lines, it'll be 2 days. So that 30-ish percentage point range is between 1 and 2 days per week to continue playing this. Otherwise, it will be the leader of the alternative options that I will be playing, which at this point, that's going to be an Angels playthrough. That will be an Angels playthrough. Bob's Angels Space Extension, which, ironically, is what I started with my streaming here. When I started doing consistent streaming on Twitch last year, in April, I started with an Angels playthrough. And then I had started a concurrent PySuite playthrough on certain days of the week. And yeah, after the Angels playthroughs finished, I just kept going with the PySuite. R copper at Pi. Oh, right, I need to add the value at the end. In case I ever were to copy and paste this again. So it's nice, interesting transition here. We are going to be going back to where we started. Which is nice because a lot has changed in that ABX mod suite over the course of the greater than 1 year since I last played it. A lot has changed in the course of that period of time. Anyway, this goes into 4 of these guys. I'm just going to do this now with this. Just because I'm not actually carrying around any electronics factories. Even though each time you have to go in and just delete stuff. Oh, right, I need more coke. I need the coke brought down from above. Oh, hey, how convenient. I actually have that sort of already being brought down from above. It's not going to go through there, though. This is fine. It'll go through this way. Come in as if it were a train station thingy. And did I hear a meow? Yeah. Yes, I heard a meow. I heard a meow from a dolly who has collapsed herself onto the floor and is resting right now here in my office. Where am I going to do these? 3 that need the... Oh, that needs the glass, too. Oh, how convenient. How convenient. I don't need to move this much. So here's glass. Here's coke. Just add tin, and we've got these things. 1, 2, 3. Just add tin. Our tin at pi 1. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll go that way. And we'll go long-handed on the outputs. There we go. L, L, L. And that is that. Just add power. to all the everything. Still need to add the molten glass in as well for this, but we'll get to that when we get to that. There's the tin. So that's those two ish. I can finish this logistics here on this guy. So this is that plus ceramic. Hello, ceramic. Okay, now I have to think about this third thing, which is going to use ceramic and tin. So is it going to be easier to bring the tin down over here, or is it going to be easier to bring the ceramic over here? I'm thinking it's going to be easier to bring the ceramic over here, and we'll continue building on the right side. I will need to bring these guys, our air core inductors, over as well. I am going to just copy that guy. Gib power. Huzzah. Gib more power. I need more power. I need stuffs. That's those. Bring this guy over. All the way over or up first? I'm gonna go up from here. As it turns out, I have plenty of space to do this entire build in this square, even with the gigantic 18 station train station. Realistically speaking, oh, I am out of belt. Huh. Interesting. I should be within my network long enough for my bots to deliver me things. That would be great. That would be great. Let's help out by closing the gap to get stuff from my bots. Oh, bots, I need you now to bring me another 1,000 units of beautiful things. Autosave is autosaving. Oops. Ugh, that's a bit of a trek that they're going down. Let's go this way. Help out. Help shorten the distance that my bots have to travel to get to me. Okay, so from here, it's these guys that are next, the ceramic capacitors, and then it's just bring additional items in to directly make the neuroprocessors in PyScience, basically. I would have to shift the moss to the other side of the tracks, but that's fine. And yeah, I think we're good. There is an alternative though, which is to do these on the left of the train tracks and to combine the belts for the capacitors and resistors. I think I'll do that. Is I'll combine the capacitor and resistors, or inductors and resistors, whatever the heck I have over there. It's the capacitors and resistors. I'll just combine those onto one belt and bring them down from above. I'll have this big empty space to the right of my train station, but that's fine. It'll work out. Yeah, that'll work. I need to bring in all of the everything by the trains, though, to shove into this data array and to shove into the 5 research centers. But it'll be fine. It'll work out. We'll be great. It will be fantabulous, and ideally I can do this within another 1,000 units of belt. of yellow belt because I don't even have red belt yet. I didn't even have red belt yet. Oh yeah, and as for the poll for going forward, I haven't yet actually decided whether or not the 30% means 2 days or 1 day. I'm a little bit iffy on which side of the line the exact 30% falls on because I've not said in my wording of the the ranges on which side of the line that actually falls on properly. I don't think I have anyway. If I have, I've forgotten. So, and then the other thing is, I haven't voted in this poll myself. So in the end, any tiebreaker would come down to my decision. But the whole point of running the poll was to not be in that situation where I end up deciding. My own personal opinion is probably just to do 1 day per week. And my reasoning behind that is I see the actual view counts of every day. For reference, Tuesday's stream had 2 viewers. Right now there's 8. That's much better. That's much better than Tuesday, to say the least. But Tuesday, there were 2 people watching me make optical fiber over here in this build. The Aramid into the Aramid and Kevlar into optical fiber build, which I was concerned. I was concerned. Deeply and utterly concerned about all that. So, yeah. Yeah. I would personally vote once per week to continue with the PyBlock playthrough, and then and then play the new series. That actually works. Yeah, that works. It goes on opposite sides and can be brought over and down from there. Yay! I love when things just work. Gotta love when things just work for you. What? Oh. I'll use this line for the moss, I guess. Sure. Why not? Okay. View. That leaves the data array. The glorious data array. You. You are making neuroprocessors. Beautiful, glorious neuroprocessors. I need these guys as an input. I need these guys as an input. Realistically speaking, I also need the Agger. Agger is a valid input on that side, and everything else is brought in by trains. Oh no, the matrix, the Nextlet matrix, that needs to come over and down as well. So the Nextlet matrix is this line right here. But that works out pretty well by doing that. That's the next lit matrix. Power. Powers everything. That's good. Let me give things a little bit more of a think. So these two can be wood and an exolet. So that's what I'll do. Request wood at pi 1. Request nexolet at pi 1. Bring these in. Wood and nexolet. So these are going to share a belt. Wait, does that work? Yes, that would work. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Sure. That's a way to do it. I suppose. I can like just copy that. Paste. Not there exactly though. Hello trains. Welcome. There we go. That solves that problem. Up and over. And away we go. There's still another thing though, right? There's still borax. That'll be the next item on the list. So that's this line. All the way over here. Gee, I'm about to use a lot of belt, aren't I? What was I just saying about the whole please don't use more than the 1,000 belts? How much we can get through in 1,000 belts along those lines? You are borax. I mean, just as long as I stay within my logistics zone, right? We should be fine. Just as long as I don't walk there. Just stick to the belt on my way around, and I'll be fine. So this will be our borax at pi 1, and it will bring in my borax. That is there. You'll go out from below. No, you won't. That should be bringing stuff. Hey, my bots are here. Gotta love the reach from the quality of life techs. Hello train, bringing me borax. More nexlet on its way. Get rid of that. Anything I'm notably missing here? I don't think so. There's that, so that'll be the nexlet matrix. Moving as soon as the borax makes the diborane gas into boric acid. Once this gets all the way up into here, we'll have the nexlet matrix being made. Okay. That covers that stuff. Now I'll need to work my way from the top-ish. Actually, I'll work my way into this guy here. So this is our molten glass at pi 1, and it's going to be bringing in molten glass from right here. All the way up. Ooh, that actually works. Cool. Now, that. Sure. As soon as the train arrives with molten glass, we will have that going. And it is on its way. That train is way off in the middle of nowhere, so we're gonna take a moment for that train to arrive. Next on the list, get that pin back. Next on the list, biosamples. That will be here. Biosamples and optical fiber and nickel and PCB2. So that will cover the next items here. So our biosamples at pi 1 are brains at pi 1. This will share. Can't really do my standard share though. No, I guess I can. I'll just go like that. That works. Biosamples are where on this list? Again, I always forget. They're not here. There they are. Next to the cDNA. Excellent. That's my reminder. Then brains. Glorious brains. 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 Next to bones. Wait, is that alphabetical? Hold up. Wait a second. Photos. Biomass. Bone meal. Bones. Brains. Cages. Cage-antelope. Carapace. Casein. Cellulose. Yes, this is alphabetical. This is alphabetized. Yeah, I just noticed that. Alright. Sure. But then biobattery is not alphabetical. We've got Ulrich, and then we've got Ulrich infusion, and then we've got energy drink. Guano, manure. This is no longer alphabetized down here. What? This stuff is alphabetized. This stuff isn't. Things. Thingies. Okay, so apparently my schema for brains aren't defined. Let's go ahead and define that then. D-brains. B-R-A-N-Z. Really? Brains. Brains. I have not put a train on my brains. Okay. Well, good to know. That's one more thing to tack onto the to-do list. The biosamples, though, are going to be the ultimate limiting factor on this. That there's just no way around that. I need to upgrade all of the everything in regards to the plate production, specifically titanium, as well as all the other crap that gets used here. Steel, lead, titanium, glass, yeah, all that gets massively used in biosamples. If I remember where I put my biosamples. Where are my biosamples? Here. Yeah. So the biosamples is on its way to pi. Good. On its merry little ways. I have like 1 per second total to feed the entire base of biosamples. So let's just keep that clearly in mind here. Oh, is it really limited by the speed of this machine now? Did this get changed? Because I haven't looked at any commits lately to the GitHubs for all of the everything, including PyBlock. Was that updated? What did I do with my... Alright, I must be blind. Did I delete my thingy for biosamples? Did I really delete my thingy for biosamples? What? Why would I... Why would I get rid of my thingy for biosamples? Anyway, biosamples, hi. Now it is 1-to-1, still. Samples to containers, but did the containers get cheaper? No, it's still 1112. Twice as many plates of titanium as the amount of biosamples. I don't know. There was probably some other backup and it just backed up on me. There. It's weird though, because it seems like it's limited by the speed of this one machine. This one machine is capable of 2 per second. So if I actually have 2 per second here, that changes things. Or I've inherently upgraded my production that I could actually feed this properly to get 2 per second. That could have been a thing too. I have enough of all of my resources to get into that as is. Alright, next. Let's get the proper pin back. That's enough dilly-dallying. So that's the... those, and that taken care of. I need still optical fiber, cermet, PCB2s, and nickel plates. So that's what we'll do here. Got our optical fiber at pi 1. We've got our cermet at pi 1. We've got our PCB2 at pi 1. And we have our nickel at pi 1. These are, of course, going to be identical shared belts. They will look a lot like this. Let's grab that one from up there to place there. Okay, optical fiber is under high tech, or no, it's under the standard coal processing for optical fiber. The cermet, wait, Not defined. Okay. I haven't defined my optical fiber yet. D optical fiber. There we go. That's on its way. I did define the Cermet, though. Absolutely defined Cermet. That one's under high tech, because it's involved in circuits, primarily. As is PCB2. That is there. I know I defined PCB2, and I know I have nickel plates. Alrighty then. Let's wait for some train to pass through. Trains to pass through. Down. Over. Up. Over. And there you have it. Ish. Get those biosamples in. Yeah, that. And the brains. There we go. What has happened to the resistors? Why still no stuff? Ah, because that's the wrong direction. Ah, yes, that would explain a lot. You flip. Flip! Flip! I said flip! There we go. Pump is pumping in the correct direction now. That will give me the resistors, and I just need brains to be on my train network. Where did I park? Up there. Let me go grab the vehicle and get some brains loaded into a train. Oh boy, this is all the belt ever. So brains are over here. Not too far away. I'll go ahead and mark that done for now, just because, well, it's basically done. It's basically done. All the way over here, get this locomotive. Right in here. Did I set a guts? No, I didn't actually set a guts either. Huh. Oh, brains only stacked to 50. That is also peculiar, shall we say. Why do they only stack to 50 when the guts and such stack so very high? Huh. SD well cargo circuit condition go. SD well cargo circuit condition go. Did I set guts? No, of course not. Why would I have set guts as well? So guts are there. Since I know now, alphabetical in this set. There we go. And now that should be the brains are on their way. And that's neuroprocessors. We did it. We got neuroprocessors today. Oh, joy. Oh, bliss. We have about 19-ish more minutes left in the stream. I'm pretty certain that I'll have research centers today. So that leaves another 3 train requests. No, 4 train requests to sort out. Did I miscount? Because there are 3 train stations here and not 4. Tin, biosamples, brains, seaweed, copper, optical fiber, cermet, PCB2, nickel. 1, 2, 3, borax stations, used stations. I miscounted and I need 1 more train. Yeah, I missed something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is my list of stuff, but there's something in my list of stuff that is not here. That I have included something that is not on my list of things to include. What is it? I don't know. Wood, Nexalit, molten glass, PCB2s. Oh, that's the supply station. Excuse me. Borax is on my list. There's the 3 stations. Nickel is on my list. PCB2 is on my list. Cermet is on my list. Optical fiber is on my list. Copper is not on my list. Copper. Copper got me. Alright, I need 1 more train station. Just blah. You. Come here. Correct. That is a change that needs to be made. Ah, you son of a blah. You go back. Be free. There. Phew. Alright. I guess this is plastic. Our plastic at I1. And let's see here. Let's get this going onwards and upwards in this general direction. And I need the wonderful and glorious research centers. Research centers, where are you? Research centers, there you are. 5 glorious research centers. Right there, like so. Making me high science. Not all of these are going to operate at the same time. I'm just going to make that clear now. Also, greater than 0, not 0 amounts of neuroprocessors now exist in my base. I am supremely happy right now. Supremely, supremely happy. This is going to meet up with something else and become a merged belt. What else do I need? I need the moss brought in. That's what I'll bring down now. You there, you get to meet up with these. I need a lot of plastic. It's a good thing that's on the inside. I don't need a lot of anything else, but I do need more moss. So it's good that the moss is going to be on this inside lane, going down this way. Okay, that's that. Now to bring in the other stuffs. Let's have you be glassware at Pi 1. That makes this that way. You are glorious glassware. That is under coal processing. Glassware. And then these two. That. You are for samples at Pi 1. And good samples at Pi 1. So, 4 alien samples are here. And good alien samples are all the way down here. Where again? All the way down? Here. Excuse me? Squeeze me? Good sample. The goodest of good samples. I never put a train station on you. Or a train on you, so that's where we're going to be going and doing next. That line will be here. I'll finish up this logistic stuff, and once I can start throwing the good samples down on my line, we'll have Pi Science. So this time I want that. Now, like so. Shift. Power. Power is everything. There we go. The High science will go out and load onto a train. It'll load into this, sure. This actually, no. The one under this. Yeah, I know this, confuzzles things a little bit. There. That'll keep things sorted. And locomotive with cargo wagons that are limited to the extreme. And these that are limited to the absolute extreme. You are in need of all of the fuel ever. This is supply high science 1. This is supply neuroprocessors 1. This is depot high science 1. Depot neuroprocessors 1. High SD full cargo to circuit condition, and you get to be like that. Alright, off we go now to load good alien samples onto a train, and in the meantime, I am going to have to pass up where my bots are to bring me stuff along the way, because I will need fuel for this train. My bots are here, so this is where I will park and let them bring me everything that they are bringing me. Who's got coke? Excuse me, but I need coke. Oh, I have wood. I could use wood instead. What? Okay. I apparently don't have coke. Which makes sense. I don't actually do coke. Like, oh wait, yeah, that does actually make sense. I don't do coke. So that means what I need to do is actually have a doohickey. Like, so I need that appended onto these. So these, yeah, on here. What I am doing here is I have this. No, that's not. Really, I'm not venting excess there. Huh. There's a spot I'm venting excess. It's here, right? Or here. This one. Yes, this is the one. I am venting excess here. So if I put a thing there, this tar is always going to move. Because I have set a thing somewhere. Right? Did I not? No, not there. What? something somewhere, I set it so that the tar would constantly move. Did I just not? Did my brain do a thing and I just not? Coulda so worn I did a thing like that. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's just put things on the end of stuff just because whatever. Just do the everything. Give me stuff. If I do it on enough of them, surely at some point I'll have coke. I'll have enough coke. Yeah, let's delete that. We have some more space. Get down and complete the mission. Complete the mission. Oh yeah, we've had that. We now have that, and we just about have that pie science. Now, don't we? Yeah, and then it's that. Yes, that's next. That is the next thing. So I'm going all the way over where? Here. This one. So down 1, 2, 3. Minimize that. And of course we will be ending off this stream with seeing non-zero amounts of pi science. That's where we'll be ending it off, I think. And maybe getting that request put in where I'm actually doing my science. This is my turn. Right over here. That's where we need to go. I can actually do that from show requesters, I think, as long as I have the thing named. I should have a R pi science. R pi science at science, right there. Edit. It's going. Oh, it's not defined yet. Right. Define. Close. Define pi science for me. You are just sort of pi. D pi science. Save that. I don't know if this is gonna be like updated for me immediately, but sure will. Oh, it is good. Then the one thing I hate is that you have to like go in and hit to edit twice. That's the only thing, is there's no close button. Ah, one more over. One more. Over to the side. Welcome to the good samples, where we have a bit of a buffer on our hands. There we go, that's loading. Train. Setup. Limit, of course, by a lot. You. Good. Supply. Depot. Full. Circuit. Automatic. Yeah, you're gonna get half stack of wood just because I don't have any coke on me right now. You'll fill up pretty quickly with stack size 100 on these things. And I'm just gonna go. Start heading back. We're done. Basically. That's pi science. Finished. It's like, with that, pi science is finished, and we're right at the end time too. So it just made it. Just made it. We're going to watch the first-ish cycle of it happen and all that good stuff. But yeah, once the good samples start flowing, we're going to go to the Pi science request all the way up there. We'll start making, well, we'll watch it. We'll go to the mall. We're at the mall. Hang out here, and we will apparently autosave and follow that train-ish, wherever it ended up. That train, is it you? No, that's not you. But the train is on its way over to here. One of the doohickeys. Is it you? Yes, good. The goodest good sample train is on its way. Here it is. Gonna turn, yes, gonna turn and squiggle its way. Squiggle its way up and in. Offload those samples. Thank you so very much. Samples. They're gonna wiggle their way up into here, and then the wonderful light will go green from the bottleneck mod. It'll show green. We're loading. We're loading. We are moving. We should be moving. Yes, we are green. They are operating. I don't have animations on. Just so we're clear, I have Sopple's mod that kills animations. So there's our first Pi science. Hey, non-zero Pi science. There we go. We did it. Non-zero Pi science exists. Celebration. And with the non-zero Pi science, I'm gonna say that now we are officially at the point where I will now be working towards rare earth oxides, because it's now at the point where continued progression is going to require getting into cobalt, and I want to get into the artificial blood right about now. At earliest convenience, getting into the artificial blood. I could just keep going into Circuit 2s if I really wanted to, but that would mean no matter what, going into rare earth to get into stainless steel, because I need stainless steel for the gas processing units to do the doped silicon that I need for the Circuit 2s, the stuff for the Circuit 2s. So all roads are going to be leading into cobalt extract at minimum, just to get into stainless steel. And that requires getting rare earth ore, because the mixed ore that gets processed into the cobalt extract requires I think it's copper, nickel, and rare earth ores. Yeah. So I said once we get into that part where we're looking at rare earth ores is when I would be ending off my poll for what to do. What to do. So here we go. It looks like continue PyBlock has 30%. With 28 votes, and the Angels playthrough has 41% of the vote. 41% of the vote. I'm going to go ahead and say that that PyBlock do my own vote on this. That we're going to do the Angels playthrough twice per week going forward. I have done my vote. It didn't actually, what? Apparently it doesn't let me vote for myself, my own thing. My vote has been counted. Yes, I can go to results, and my vote's not there. Wonderful. So it should be 40 votes then for continuing the thing. Either way. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. It didn't actually shift the percentage on PyBlock down, but regardless. Um, once per week, PyBlock going forward. After I get through Rare Earth, though. So that's the other key thing to note. We're going to be continuing with the PyBlock series with the normal schedule until I get through Rare Earth production at the very least, also probably up through the oxides. But at the very least, production. We're going to produce it using the PySuite, the PyBlock method, and then the schedule will change and we'll start the Angels playthrough. So even though I'm ending this now, this poll now, and throwing it on the side of once per week on PyBlock going forward, and twice per week on Angels, I'll talk about what day of the weeks these are going to be going forward at some point, but for now, that's what that's going to be. With that, folks, I would like to thank you all for watching. We have Pi Science. Oh boy, I'm happy we have Pi Science now. For those watching the VODs on YouTube, in particular, please be sure to do all the social and engagement stuff below the video. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Otaku. You can support Pyandon's monster development at patreon.com/Pyandon. You can support myself at patreon.com/Otaku if you are so inclined and able. I will, of course, be back on the next one where we will begin our Rare Earth ores production. It might be the last stream on this schedule. We shall see how long it takes to actually get Rare Earth ores and do all of that stuff. I will see you all then.